Hello everyone, this is Dragin Hikari, and I welcome you to Dragon Quest. Having finished up Mega Man Battle Network 3, it's finally time to move on to something else here. So we're going to play the original Dragon Quest here. For those unfamiliar with Dragon Quest, which, if you're familiar with RPGs, I've assumed you've at least heard the name, if nothing else. It was originally released as a Dragon Warrior in the United States due to a copyright issue back in '89. But it was released in Japan originally in 1986, fairly early on in the NES's lifespan. Dragon Quest is kind of synonymous with Square Enix the same way Final Fantasy is, though Dragon Quest is kind of a different series compared to Final Fantasy, where Final Fantasy games tend to kind of reinvent themselves every game release. Dragon Quest is more known for its traditional format more than anything else. Each game in the series has very few changes between them, and the most common changes are usually progression-based in terms of either customization, classes, things of that nature. But other than that, Dragon Quest kind of tends to stay more consistent than some other games in the series, for both better or worse, depending on how you want to look at it. Now, as you can see here, we're not playing the original NES version of Dragon Quest. You may wonder, with my tendency towards classic games on this stream, why I'm going with this version in particular. There's a few specific reasons I decided not to do the NES version of it. First of all, the NES version is not very interesting to watch. There's almost no animations. Everything is pretty minimalistic, and the music is kind of difficult to listen to for a lot of people. So I kind of figured maybe not do that. The other part is that the original NES version is very, very grindy. Way more than later versions of it would be. The thing is, the first Dragon Quest game isn't very big, so a lot of the grinding you do is kind of in the same general spot. And the enemies are also a lot stronger, causing the game to drag out much longer. And after the kind of long 10-session long thing we did for Mega Man Battle Network 3, I'm like, okay, maybe let's do something that's not quite so complicated. And finally, the last reason is a personal one. The original NES version of Dragon Warrior used that very archaic form of English speech with the these and thous and thys and things of that nature. And that's what they kind of did with the first handful of games when they were released in North America. And to save my sanity, I'm trying to read that for 5 to 6 hours of the gameplay. I'm just like, okay, let's do the one that translated it more correctly in this particular case. As stated before, Dragon Quest was originally referred to as Dragon Warrior until Dragon Quest 8, I think it was, on the PlayStation 2, where they finally were able to use the Dragon Quest name in North America. As I said, there was a copyright issue with, I think, like a tabletop game or something like that. Back in the 80s when this was originally released. Now, the original Dragon Quest is about as simple of an RPG as we get, so this will be kind of a little more laid-back game for us to play compared to some of the ones we played more recently, and of course the 14 streams as well. There isn't a whole... The story is pretty bare basic, so... Basically in this world... I can't remember which translation they use in this version, but the Tangeli Castle, I think is what it's referred to as in some versions of the game, is basically invaded by a dark entity known as the Dragon Lord. The Dragon Lord steals a orb of light from the castle, as well as abducts the princess of the castle. And a stranger appears one day that we play as, who's apparently the descendant of the great hero Edric, who is the protagonist of Dragon Quest 3, actually. But he appears kind of out of nowhere. He has no equipment. Everybody else who's attempted to save the princess or deal with the Dragon Lord has failed, so I think the king's just kind of like, okay, we'll let him try this. So, I think that's enough backstory here, I think. Just double checking, as always, because I'm never prepared on time. Okay. Create a new adventure log. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this version, but I have played through this version of it. It was a few years ago, I think. I've had this one for a while. Dragon, scion of the blood of Edric, hero of legend, long I have awaited thy coming. In the days of yore, thy reverend ancestor did receive the almighty goddess, the Spear of Light. By its power, our world rid of the menace which beset it. Yet alas, some few years past, there did arise a new threat, the Dragon Lord. With his cunning, he stealed away the Spear of Light from us, plunging the land into darkness once more. Should this state of affairs be suffered to continue, the night shall surely take unrelenting hold and our realm perish. So I say it unto thee, Dragon, of the bloodline of the heroes, vanquish the accursed Dragon Lord and reclaim the Spear of Light. In thy chest, O yonder, wilt thou find items to aid thee in thy quest. Take what thou will, with my blessing. Heart to take thee the wisdom of the loyal subjects gathered here in my throne room. Doubt not, but their knowledge shall serve thee as well as any shield. May the goddess guide thee to victory, and return thee unto us their long, brave dragon. Yeah, I guess this version does have some of the old text, but not quite as much of it. 120 coins. Torch. Magic key. Dost thou know of poor Princess Guinevere? Princess Guinevere is the sole heir to His Majesty the King. Since the untimely death of Her Majesty the Queen, Guinevere has been the Berlin. I think Guinevere, that's not what I meant to say. Gwevlin? I think that's it. Why do I even do this to myself? 1 second.
Gaelin. Waylon.
Waylon. Okay. I'm gonna go with that. Waylon. Waylon has been our beloved ruler's sole source of comfort. Alas, a half year prior to this day, foul monsters saw fit to tear the princess from the bosom of we, your people. His Majesty speaks us not of the tragedy, but 'tis plain the loss does pain him deeply. Brave dragon, I beg of thee, deliver the princess from her plight. To the east of the castle lies a sizable settlement. There shall find establishments offering weapons and armor which will serve thee well upon the battlefield. Should thou ever come to harm, lay thy head to rest at the inn, thy wounds shall be healed and thou wakest. If thou hast partaken of the contents of each and every chest, thou shalt have found a magic key. Use the key to open yonder door and thou shalt lose it forever. Yet use it thou must. For beyond the door thy adventure begins in earnest. If thou wouldst rejoin thy quest from a point of thy choosing, thou must record thy deeds in adventure log. If thou would rest for thy quest for a while, thou must request the king of thy deeds to be recorded in adventure log. Okay, basically this game only has one save point. At least the original version of it did. This one has a quick save and things like that, but we'll probably be using the king more often than not. In the days of yore, though, thy fair city of Tangjel was a veritable fairgrounds, whereas the merrymakers of the world did play. Yet now we are beset on all sides by foul fiends, and the golden days no more. Ah, sweet memories. Oh, princess, where art thou? Could it be that the foul fiends who have taken thee have taken thy young life also? Nay, we cannot. We must not surrender to despair. Brave dragon, I pray, forget all that I said. Henceforth hope, and hope alone shall guide me. Ah, mouthful. I ply the trade of a traveling merchant, lo. Countless of our brotherhood have fallen to the hands of roaming beasts as of late. Well, the friends I have lost, merely to speak to them brings the tears to my eyes. Did thou hear the rumors? They speak of a town laid to ruin by marauding monsters. I feel like I should be speaking in an accent when I'm talking like this, but oh, Princess Wavelin. I already got it wrong again, didn't I? Wayland. I'll get that right eventually. If thou questest in caves or dungeons, dank, a torch or two shall serve thee well, friend. 'Tis a place where the darkness doth penetrate, most deeply that fiends doth darkness thickest. What is with these words? I can't pronounce any of this. Why must it be like this? Maybe I should have done the Game Boy Color version instead. The dark doth spread across the land, light shall return by Edric's hands. Almighty Goddess, we pray that the ancient teachings hold true. May the light shine upon Grey Dragon's quest. Thy first priority must be to hone thy skills by battling beasts. As thou gainest experience, thy level shall increase, and there too shall thy might. Yeah, Dragon Quest I has no other party members. This game only featured the single character. So, yeah. Gotta do a little bit of everything. No door may be opened without a key. Alas, 'tis a curse of the magic key to crumble in the dust, but a single use. Yeah, so there's areas of the castles I can't get to. How would I pass all my remaining days, my life alone with my beloved? Yet the knowledge that a monster may rob us of the simple joy at any moment weighs heavily upon my mind. To be alone, my beloved, is to forget all that is threatened in this world. Alas, I cannot put our plight entirely from my thoughts. My lover informs me that our world, to be destroyed, our love too must perish. Yeah, very optimistic group of people we got going on here. The Castle of Tangel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Castle Count of Tangel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Welcome unto thee, friend. Tell, make thy way into the premise and state thy business or the counter. Yeah, let's start with the Oak Club. And I'm actually going to take a different route with this. But I'll explain it a bit here. Many courageous young adventurers set forth from the Tangel town. Alas, nay, one of them has returned. I cannot help but fear that we are allowing me to go forth to thy doom, dragon. Chimera Wing, which will teleport me back to the castle. The poison marsh fat. Should thou attempt to cross them where thou art not in full good health, misery and death shall be thy sole reward. Okay, that's the bank. Because basically, in this game, when you get a game over, you basically are returned to the castle and half your gold is taken. You put the money in the bank, though, you don't lose it. Wherever thy path adventure leadeth, beware of bridges. Verily, beyond each bridge thou will find you more fearsome beasts. Blech. I am a wandering merchant, hailing originally from fair Glenholm. 'Tis a handsome settlement to the north of here and west along the coast. The land twixt here and there is home to monstrous multitudes who will not hesitate to make a meal out of any unwary wanderers. Barely 'tis America I arrived in here, possession of my beloved life. Thou say bloodline of the mighty Edric, they say. Hast thou proof? Where this markets such grand claims, when thou possessest nary a sign, seal, nor signet to token thy lineage? Thou art truly descended from Eric, thou must bring proof of thy birthright. Blah, blah, blah. I'm the protagonist, I don't need this. Nay, nay, thou art mistaken. I am not the fair princess. Wavelin. Oh, thy comparison does flatter me greatly, O thou silver-tongued indeed, my lord. Very well, take me with thee. Yeah, just follow me for a bit, and that's about it. Welcome, friend. Welcome unto thee. Tell, make thy way inside, and thou shalt be delighted to assist thee. I'm gonna hold off on that for a bit. To the south, there lies a great fortress shrouded in mist. Mayhap thou hast epsted upon thy travels. Well, stray not near it, for 'tis the home of the Dragon Lord, though merely to mention his name does strike fear into my heart. Friend, hast thou heard? Yeah, it says that in a town far distant from this place, magic keys are sold as though they grew on very trees. Hast thou heard the tale of the great bard Glayan? They say he took his beloved lord unto his grave. Oh, to have heard him play. I am engaged in study a method of removing the curses. Should thou ever find themselves afflicted, pray seek me out, and I will be glad to aid thee. Okay, we're ready to actually, oh. And I do not know thou art, but I beseech thee, deliver this unto his majesty the king this news. The expeditionary force tasked with the rescue of Princess Wavelin is no more. Pray tell his majesty I am very, oh, goddess, forgive us. Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I need to fight outside of town, because generally you can buy the plain clothes, but if I just do a few fights, it's usually enough so I can buy the leather armor outright. Just means I'm a little bit vulnerable for the first few fights, so I just need to be careful is all. Fortunately, these slimes just outside of town aren't that much of a concern. And trust me, it doesn't stay this easy, unfortunately. I kind of do need equipment and a few levels before I start venturing further out. Fortunately, as you may have seen on my previous file, I was level 17 when I cleared the game, so... Said, I don't expect this one to be extremely long. We'll have to see what it'll take and how far I get in 4 hours here. Level 2. Oh, that's the map. And that is not the right button. Trying to bring up my menu here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I should have enough for the leather armor now. Okay. to probably at least gain one more level before I start venturing further out. Fortunately, this shouldn't take too long before we start going a little further out. At level 3, I get heal, which will help a little bit, so I don't have to worry so much about everything. But also, there's plenty of other stuff I need to buy. Every little bit helps. Because every level and every upgrade you gain in this game shows a pretty significant difference because it's 1v1 combat. But it also means that the monsters you encounter throughout the thing get increasingly more difficult in very short amount of time, and this game doesn't really stop you from going anywhere except for like the very last area of the game. So you can actually accidentally wander into some place like several levels higher than you're capable of handling. It doesn't really prevent you from doing that, but on the other hand, it's also possible to speed up the game quite a bit, just based on the way I'm going to be playing it during this playthrough, just because there's a lot of hidden things you find that need to be found based on information you get from NPCs in other towns. But I've played this game enough times I kind of already know where some of that stuff is, so we won't have to do quite as much backtracking. At least that's my intention anyway, if at all. That hopefully won't have to do too much of this. But unfortunately, this game is short enough where there's even on these newer versions, there's still a little bit of grinding I gotta deal with a little bit here and there. But it's a very calming game because there's not too much pressure or anything really. They said I only expect this to take a few sessions. I don't remember how long it is. I want to say it's less than 10. Probably not even that. There we go. There's level 3. Learn the heal spell. Yeah, we have 36 gold. So one thing I am going to do, I'm going to go into this shop and buy a dragon scale, which slightly increases my attack power. Oh. I guess I did start out with a bamboo spear. I guess I should probably sell that. Give me a little extra pocket money. And another interesting trick is once you have the heal spell, you don't really need to stay in the inn. Especially when you're right next to the castle. Because when you're right next to the castle, this guy will actually completely restore your MP. So I can heal myself and then just talk to the guy again, he'll restore my MP again. There's really no reason to stay at... You'll stay at the inn in other towns as you go through, but yeah, when you're near the castle, there's no reason to do that. Before we jump into the next section, where I'm going to be taking a few more risks, let's go ahead and save. Alright, so moving on. first visit is to a... Our first visit is to a cave nearby. I can technically use the torch to be able to see in here a little bit easier, but there's actually no enemies in this cave, so actually not a whole lot of reason to use the torch in here. Just bump into a few walls and save the torch for something where I actually need it. Dragin examines the stone tablet. The following message is engraved onto its surface. I am Edric. Hear me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you reach the evil isle, if you would reach the evil isle visible from Tangil's shores, you will require 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may cross to that accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil, as I, too, did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. If fates have been kind, then descendants guard them still. Evil rules that he'll start island once more. Gather the hollow triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. Doubt there are those in line of the sages awaiting you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. Blood of my blood, children of my children, go forth and fulfill your destiny. Quite convenient for there to be a random cave to give me the source of my plot here. The original Dragon Quest does start off a little bit slow because, unfortunately, there isn't much to this game, so you kind of have the initial stuff of just wandering around until you figure out what you can handle or do, and then move on. Still only running into slimes. Or maybe it's when I start heading west where I encounter a little bit more stuff. I'm encountering slimes. As you can see, this is the map of the whole game. And that cave we are in is that yellow one in the upper left-hand corner, so that kind of gives you a gist of the size of the game as a whole. Brave wanderer, wilt thou hear a song? Excellent. I thank thee, friend, were it not for the lovers of music such as thee, my quest to emulate the legendary bard Galen would lose all meaning. I need some work. Welcome, wanderer, to the storied settlement of Galenholm. Got some powerful stuff, but I got nowhere near enough money yet. Thou come from Tangil, and surely thou didst keeps a cavernous shrine on thy journey here. It is said to build in honor of the mighty hero Erdrick. Yep, we already went there, so. Long, long ago, when the great bard Galen did his last dreams wandering to an end, 'twas here that he did settle. Thus the town sprang up around his dwelling, came to be known as Galenholm. Knowest thou the cause of his majesty's woe, dost thou not? Well, I ill chanced to receive the culprits. Who? Why, those foul fiends that did bear off to Princess Waveland. Eastward did they fly, ever eastward. Aye, is there none with enough courage to go to her rescue? Yes, there is, and I bid thee bear word to this brave soul, whoever they might be. Tell them the princess was taken east. course, we have another door with a magic key. Since all the doors can only be opened up with magic keys, there's nothing we can do here either. At this point, we kind of need to be strong enough to go across the next bridge. Why are we still only running into slimes? Oh, there's something. Find the ghosts. Oh, there we go. Missile spell, which is an offensive spell I can use. But frankly, I don't use the offensive spells very much in this game. I think there's some targets it's really good on, but usually the healing spells are more important since I'm the only party member. Trying to get 90 gold so we can go back and buy the leather shield, so at least I have a shield too. Even though the sprite already has one on there, but... Once I actually have a shield, I'll feel a little bit safer to start crossing the bridge. So the first main goal is to get strong enough to actually get to the town that has the keys in it. But that's a lot harder than it initially sounds. Because the place where the keys are at is relatively dangerous. So yeah. We're in for a bit of a beatdown in general. Next item I can get is a copper sword. I need 180 gold for that. I don't really want to have to wait on that. It gives me a little more defense so I can deal with a little bit more. See, there's a stairway on the other side of the map, but until I get the keys, I can't get to it. Okay, I think we're probably safe to try to cross the bridge here and go to the next area. Alright, cross the... Or fight the ghost first. That. Or maybe not. You recognize the art style. The monster and character design for Dragon Quest is Akira Toriyama, who most people probably know him better as the creator of Dragon Ball and other similar things. I believe his designs are still primarily being used in Dragon Quest even to now. As I said, Dragon Quest doesn't change very much. It has a tendency to stay relatively using pretty similar assets. Yeah, the purple stuff is the marshes that were mentioned before. Yeah, let's go across the bridge. I can't remember. This is Digitator. Those things are going to be a little bit more dangerous early on, just because they cast sizzle, so they can do quite a bit of damage, but the regular attacks don't do very much damage. If I can defeat them before they start casting spells. Yeah. They give a lot of money. Oops. Good day, friend. Thou hast found the way to the humble village of Cole. Good day, stranger. Tarry, stay a while and hear the news of the village. Yonder housewife goes by the name of Claire. Her husband departed in search of magic keys and has yet to return. What manner of man is to leave his beautiful, such a beauty to wallow and swallow in wool? Men. I must not be born of my lot. My beloved husband possesses great dreams, far from me to hinder them. So the Sword of Legend is not to be found in this establishment either. Now that I think of it, it would be strange for such a treasure to be bought and sold as if it were a common commodity. Yeah, unfortunately I can't afford any of that right now. Locks, child. Thine is a fate fit only for the fairest of maidens. I do not. Thou art uncommonly happened, young fellow. As thou knowest of Rundar, I hear a merchant there does fly a trading keys. As thou set foot to the island south of this place, 'tis famed for the town of Rundar, which stands proudly upon it. Examines the ground at his feet. Found the fairy flute. The fairy flute is something that's used later on in the game, but in the original version it was actually invisible, so the only way you knew where it was is there was a there's an NPC that mentions it, but in this game for some reason it's just shining on the ground when you come here. Puff, puff, puff. Ooh, I can barely bear it. Behold the public baths, enter wanderer, and cleanse thyself. Set of clean clothes. Seat of strength. Which will increase my strength a bit. Normally, in most of Dragon Quest games, I'd be saving them to see how to use them later, but since I only have one party member. So, thou art fair and equal, thou sample essential. Puff puff for a mere 20 coins? No. Good to me. dragon, bearer of the blood of the hero legend, though thy weapon will not serve the vanquished dragon lord, the sword of thy ancestors remains still in this land. Seek it out and cleanse our realm of evil once more. Though formidable indeed, the towering golem fares one thing, the painful pure tunes of the fairy flute. Some creatures can be vanquished by main force alone, yet all are possessed of a weakness. Learn of it and exploit it. A traveler did tell me a cave at the sea's edge south of this place, which languished the most fair. But the cave is in question is overrun with foul fiends. Pray why how much delicate damsels survive in such a hellhole? More likely it does seem traveler driven mad with fear did glimpse a phantom of his mind's own making. Okay. If you're wondering about this NPC from before, Puff Puff is kind of a running gag in Dragon Quest, which if I understand the reference correctly, involves the act of a woman rubbing one's chest along somebody's body, I guess. Or something like that, I don't know. Something like that. Though I think it's mostly suggestion. I don't know if there's any suggestion that anything that ever actually happens when it's mentioned, but it's, yeah. Anyway, this seems like a good place to strengthen up a little bit, because beyond here, if I try to go to the cave in the south, I'm going to start running into problems very, very quickly. So probably a good idea if I get my sword upgraded before we move on to the next section. Yeah, those things don't take very much damage. Yeah, scorpions. I also need to be very, very careful because the stuff starts hurting here. Play it safe. So I can upgrade my club to a sword. On the plus side, the amount of money you start getting as you go from area to area starts increasing pretty dramatically. Please move. So yeah, I need 180 for the copper sword, so sizzle on the scorpions just so I can... They don't take very much damage from my bare basic weapon I've got here. Yep, give me a copper sword. We'll sell off the plain clothes and the yoke club here. Looks like the next available upgrade here is 560, which I'm not going to gain very quickly here. Okay. This should make me a little bit... with Sizzle. Or Sizz. Okay, level 6. That's good. It'll be good enough for me to start heading southward. Or attempt to, anyway. So I don't remember if level 6 is strong enough to actually deal with the area outside of the cave, but... oh well. Let's make it happen either way. Similar to the first cave, if I'm just trying to get across, there's actually not a whole lot of reason to... There's actually not really any reason to use a torch here. This is the cave where the princess is at, but I'm nowhere near strong enough to rescue her yet. Because there's like... This game doesn't have very many bosses, quote-unquote. But, but this cave has one of them, so, okay, this is the place where it starts getting a little bit dangerous. So, I may not be able to make it to this town yet, but we'll see. Okay, it's a little rough, but I can do it. Thou's coming to the town of Rimmildar, stranger. I bid thee welcome. Welcome, wanderer, to our humble hospice. Here at town lodging may be held for mere 24 coins. Because I'll need to do some grinding here. What brings thee hither, friend? I came from Cull to ply my wares, though it meant parting with my beloved wife Claire. Alas, I cannot risk the homeward journey lest monsters attack. Seems I'll not be living in Dale for a while yet. Prithee, who art thou, good sir? Thou art not of Rimdale, that much is sure. If thou art weary with traveling, thou couldst seek lodging at the inn of my family. I came in search of a merchant rumored to procure magic keys, yet I search high and low and I find no such man. 'Tis vexing in the extreme. Wearing is prudent even for mighty warriors. Such adornments are not solely for the providence of peering maidens. I shall not dwell upon the Dragon Lord's coming, lest the thought of preventing me from applying my trade. Oh, look here. Doubt not the fiends are coming, the town will surely be wasted. Ere long, oh goddess, please deliver us from this evil. And there truly exists any weapon mighty enough to slay the Dragon Lord, any armor stout enough to withstand his wrath. Thou art come to the place of foretelling, of sight beyond sight. Though thou speakest not a word, I know thy heart, thy purpose. Tell me, hast thou been to the holiest shrine, the blessed sanctum? Turn you south to this place, there you shall find it. We won't be going there yet, because that area is particularly dangerous, and I don't even have what I need yet. Thus and so the mighty Edric did use the rainbow as the bridge to reach the Forsaken Island north and west of here. They speak also how he descended into the darkness through a doorway in the throne room of his foe. Wonder if thy travels should ever chance to meet the descendant of our Savior Eric. Promise me this. Promise me him will tell that I have told you now. Verily it stand him in good stead. I'm not having nearly as... I'm having a little bit of trouble with the wording, but I think I'm doing okay. In theory, anyway. Thou knowest, Wanderer, the small shrine to the north and west of the island of Cull. Most curious old fellow dwells there all alone. Most curious indeed. Could you please get out of my way? Yeah, unfortunately, I still don't have enough money for anything. And I need to save money for the keys anyway. Greetings, I am a traveling merchant. Thinkest thou the town folks has offered me to sell wares here? Let us hope so. Eek, who art thou? What business hast thou here? Canst see that I am engaged in changing thy petticoats? Begone, thy lavish cave, lest I call the god. I'm going to just take your chimera wing and go away then. By thy costume, friend, I gather thou art somewhat enamored with the great hero Edric. Thou knowest of the mystery of the Savior's origins. Some say Edric was sent to us from a realm far beyond the clouds. Which is funny because that actually is correct in well, technically speaking, it's a little more complicated than that, but it's something involving three. Oh, Roderick, what art thou about? Where tardiest thy soul? There's a reason we're going here. There's another shop here. This is the one we've been looking for. Some resilience and some money. Seed of resilience here. Use my resilience. Okay. Hi, friend, I am Roderick. What business hast thou with me? My beloved waits me elsewhere? Lum, have I mistaken our tryst place yet again? Verily, I am doghouse bound. Thank thee, my friend, for appraising me of my blunder. In return, I should tell you something of use. When the Basicle walked the 2 paces south, I must concoct some manner of excuse for this embarrassing blunder. Yeah, that's the NPC who tells you the location of the fairy flute in the original game, but since it's basically glowing on the ground, the rain shine, the twins as meet, the rainbow shall bridge complete. That's say the ancient line of Gilflaw. The legends speak of a stone back to the sun which slumbers deep within the keep of Ganji Castle. Seed of life. Okay, I need to... Oh god, it's the limited inventory in this game. Let's sell off one of these. Now I can go get the Seed of Life, because that will increase my HP. Now I'm going to need to go buy 2 more keys to replace the 2 I just used to get through that door. Mainly, that won't be the last time I have to come through this direction, so... Now we're going to use the Chimera Wings to return to the Ganji Castle here. Now I have keys first to open this door. The true hero would not stop to pity thievery. Could mistake me for somebody who's paying attention to that fact. Seed of magic. That gave me a decent chunk of gold. I'm almost ready to buy the axe now. Save first, given how much we've already done here before I start wandering around some more. Forgot there's no sound in saving in this game, so, well, at least not in this one. And I should be able to go through the door over there. Rain shine, the twins shall meet, the rainbow shall bridge complete. Thus spake of this foretelling of old. Yeah, this guy can sell me more keys. With me out, not needing to go back to that town. Walks my memory, I could have sworn the castle dungeon was around here somewhere. Beyond this point is thy peril. If thou hast the utmost faith in that physical hardiness, turn back before it's too late. Now reach this place of proof of thy fortitude, but art thou strong enough to brave the grave of Galen? If thou would try thy mettle, get thee to Galmorn, and press upon the wall of darkness till the path grows clear. Yeah, these damage panels are extremely... do a lot of damage. I'm trying to be careful. Young in years, as I am myself, and yet, unlike myself, thou art charged with a quest of great danger. I shall remain here and pray for thy success, as least I can do. pray for the success of this, our hero. He strives all of his might to deliver us from evil. May the lights of heaven shine upon thee. Okay, so that just restored me completely. And as for the dungeon we are looking for, just follow along this path, and there we are. Thou art Dragon are not, praise be. Ever I have known the one that descendants of the mighty Erdrick would one day visit me here. This stout chest dost thou house the holy sunstone, entrusting unto my care by thy heroic ancestor. Is needed in thy quest to slay the dragon lord, is it not? Then take it, claim thy birthright. I will bring the light unto this realm once more, for that I have no doubt. But now I have kept my vigil here, I grow tired. Soon I must take my rest at last. Okay. Not much I can do at the moment, and deposit the sunstone, the fairy flute for now, since I can't really do anything with them. Okay. We're at our first hour mark here, so I'm going to go ahead and take our first break for the evening. We will be right back, and we will continue on. Alright, we are back, so let's continue on. Tales of the ancient times tell of a towering golem laid to slumber by tiny fairies. Verily, there are powers in this world of which we have not the faintest inkling. And I think that gets you holy water, that door, so I don't think we need that. I can't remember if we can do the Bard's dungeon at this point or not. Cannot remember for the life of me. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Get effectively beaten down, then I'll know I'll need to turn back. Oh, I can upgrade my armor already. I better do that first. Intendest thou to visit the grave of the great Galen? Know then that the sound of his harp is said to draw monsters for miles around. Think upon that ere thou proceed. In my traveling days I did lay my head in an inn in the fair Damnadar in the south. Kind was its proprietor. I wonder if he's still prosperous still. Entrance to the grave of Galen, forgive me, my friend, but I cannot simply tell thee of its whereabouts. must be found by their own efforts and not at all. Copper sword. 630 gold. Torch. Take it, foul thief. Lecture and lecture, take it all. What do I have need for money? Our world will soon be the least. What good will be my gold to me then? Sure, I'll go ahead and put the stuff to good use. So you don't have to do that. That might be more helpful to you. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade the weapon. Iron axe, and then we'll sell the copper sword. Keep track how many keys I have. Zoots, thou hast found a way to open my door, I see. Then let one good unlocking beneath another here, a key for thy troubles. I use the key I gave thee wisely, child, and do not cause too much mischief. Ho, ho, ho. Hey, Exploder. Okay, there we go. Know that no man has ventured into the grave of Galen in return. Enter only if thou carest not for thy young life. Look, I'm the protagonist here. I can manage this. Alright, torch. I can actually see where I'm going. Do a combat test here. I can't remember how strong the enemies in here are. Probably. Okay, so it looks like they're equivalent to the ones around Roomdale. Might be wise if I go... It'd be smart if I save up for the Iron Shield before I start venturing too deep into this one. Maybe gain a level or so, so we're going to stick by the stairway for a few minutes here. I think we're still good here. Do some old-fashioned walking back and forth here. A few more battles like that, I should be able to go back and get it. Just a little bit more. Whoops. Well. Okay, I think that should... close enough. Should be enough for me to sell the old shield and just buy the new one straight out. That's what I'm looking for. How much of an inn, though? It doesn't even have a bed. Okay, now we should be a little bit safer to venture further in. In theory, anyway. Maybe I'll just keep getting flattened. Yeah, I'm getting smacked around pretty well in here, so might require me to... There is one other thing I could go try to do. Like I said, I can't remember the strength level of all these areas, so I'm going to try to remember here. There's an optional dungeon that you can go to that gets you an accessory that's going to be useful here, but... I know I gotta do one of these or the other. Oh well, we'll head south and see if I can do this one yet, or... Fortunately, nothing outside of the town is gonna do too much to me at this point, but... Cave over here. This cave doesn't have anything in it that I absolutely need, but it does have an accessory which will make my character a little bit stronger. I just can't remember how strong the enemies are in here. That's why I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're quite as powerful in here. Unfortunately, the caves in this game are pretty generic, and they all look kind of similar. But this should help me gain a little bit more experience as well before I try to go into the Bard's dungeon again. Also, maybe save a little bit to give me some better gear. Okay, or maybe the lower floors just lead to more of the same. might be no difference either way. But I'm guessing I'm probably still supposed to be here before the other dungeon I was just in, considering that usually the monsters get stronger the further down you go, so I was probably starting off in the bad place either way. Let's see. Unfortunately, until you get the light spell, what I can see is kind of limited already, which isn't helping anything. Everything looks the same. I mean, fortunately, nothing on this first floor is of any threat to me, but must be more wanderless aiming. Well, at least that's something different. More of the same walls. Nope, that wasn't it either. Healing itself. Yeah, I have the money I need now, so... Of course, there's no escape spell for me to just teleport out of here, so... If I'm gonna want to get out, I'm gonna need to work my way back. Because every tiny upgrade helps. Out of my way. I think what I'm looking for is sold in coal. Fortunately, the earlier threats are no longer threatening, so that helps a little bit. The map, as I said, the map isn't very big, so... Yep, there we go, the iron armor. Okay, and then we'll start making our way back to the castle. This seems like a good time to save and all that. Then we'll go back to that cave. I think the next item level I can get is like... requires 3,000 gold, which I think is just for the full plate mail, unless I'm forgetting about something else. Castle's this way. Heal me. Now I'll just go save real quick and then we'll head back into that cave. I had to go buy another torch, but... Yeah, I need another torch. Alright, I needed a torch and I forgot about that. Gotta go get the torch. Nope, it's not getting interrupted every 2 feet, but oh well. Alright, now I can head back to the cave. Boom. I may have already forgotten the route already. Because everything still looks the same. Okay, there's the waterway. Where we're going. prefer not to deal with you. Yeah, that half plate is looks like it's drastically reducing the damage of that, so that'll help a lot. That will help. Oh, goody, I got a torch. Yeah, I think by the time we finish this one, I'll be ready for the Bard dungeon again. Okay, this is a different area of the first floor, I think. I came right back around again. Okay, that wasn't where I need to go then. Level 9. Learn the glow spell. Okay, I can now light up the areas and see a little bit further in. On the plus side, I don't necessarily need the torches anymore. That's the way I came in. Kindly get out of my way. Friggin' wizards. Iron shield. Oh. Warrior's ring. What I was looking to get here, so I think we're basically done in this area, so okay, I need to use the Seed-O-Matic first. And I can use the Seed of Strength. I just need to find a way out of here. Furballs being noisy. Aren't you? Cat, it's not my break time yet here. I need to wait. Yeah, at least let me make it 8 o'clock, Cat. I think the warrior ring, like the dragon scale, basically just increases my overall power. Oh wait, that's the one that just leads to the dead end. That's right. Nothing special about that one. Oh no, wait, I need to go this way. And actually, before we return there is something else I think I can buy if I go back to Rolandale. Because I think it's 1,500 for a sword that you get there. Frankly, any boost I can get at this point is helpful. Steel broadsword. We'll both sell the previous shield as well as the axe. Armor's at 3,000. This will return my trip to the castle. save, and then we'll make our way back to Galeholm and Galenholm, and continue through the Bard's dungeon. Hopefully now I should be better equipped to take on that area than I was earlier. Yep, you're done for. Still kind of need to be careful because just like in the last dungeon, the further down you go, the stronger everything gets, so... Need to get over to it. Assuming there's even a way over there. Yeah, there is. Oh, hi, skeleton. Hi, skeleton. Life, that will increase my HP. Got a magic key. And some more gold. Nope, I think I found the next path forward. Those stairs leading down. Well, that was the thing, wasn't it? Four stairways leading down. Level 10. Fizzle. Labyrinth. creepy werewolf. Gold. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Yeah, palette swap's never a good thing in these old games, usually. Raving lunatic. Ah. Unfortunately, Dragon Quest must torture me with terrible puns, just like my raid group. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can keep going. Just getting stuck in here with very little MP. On the plus side, I can now go by the full plate armor. I'll have pretty much the best thing I can wear for quite a while. Assuming I can find my way out of here. Oh, there it is. Alright, we are at the 2-hour mark here. So I think we'll start on our second break here. So, we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. So let's proceed on. We're making pretty good progress here, so let's see if we can keep up the pace. Come on, get out of the way. Dragon. Okay, it's not sold here. That's right, I need to go back to Cole, I think, for that. Either Cole or Rimmeldale. And then with that armor, I should be pretty solid for the most part, I think. There's a couple more sets of armor you can get, but not until towards the end. Normally, I could have just waited until I finished the area, but frankly, the map is so small that it's hardly worth waiting. Just go back to where I need to go, and then I'll figure out the rest later. Okay, now that I'm equipped with extremely powerful armor, I can go ahead and proceed. Oh, there is one thing I'm going to do real quick here. I don't remember if there's anything important here. Alright, off we go. I need to go buy more keys, though, before I proceed on. We'll see, though. Okay, now we'll heal up and we'll head back. Hopefully with even better armor, I shouldn't have as much trouble on the lower floors anymore. Then at that point, I should be ready to deal with the situation with the princess. Off we go. Very little against me. Okay, when I stopped before, was this stairway I went down. Ow! That hurt more than I thought it would. Ugh, level 11. Yeah, block my spell's not going to do you much good now. Well, that was easy. The Liar of Ire. Okay. That's what I needed to find. Now I just need to get out of here. Gotta go up. Get back up. Wait, the healing. Okay, I'm almost out of here. Now I just need to go this way and up. And I'm back on the less dangerous floor for me. Okay. Next, I need to take the lyre to a location towards Cole, so that's where we'll be heading next. head west here. Be a shrine somewhere in this forest. I need to take that lyre to. It seems like I'm getting attacked more than normal. You're correct, because the Lyre of Ire basically increases the encounter rate, and if you use this as an item, it summons monsters immediately, so I want to get rid of it quickly. Thou a dragon, art thou not? Word of thy quest to defeat the Dragon Lord has reached even unto this far-flung place. Alas, thy foe is blessed with strength beyond reckoning. I cannot suffer thee to go to thy certain doom. Therefore, first must be tested. Somewhere in this world there's a harp unto whose melodies the beasts of the wild do flock, as moths to a flame. Bring me this curious instrument in the rain. The staff of rain shall be thine. The lyre is already in thy possession. Very well. Long as we await the coming such as you, the brave dragon. Thy prize lies in the chest yonder. Staff of Rain. Found it. Of course, I still can't do anything with this item yet, but we aren't worried about that right now. Instead, we have another task to deal with. Got a princess to go save. Gotta fight the green dragon now. Well, this thing hits like a bus. Gotta be patient. Ugh. Took everything I got there. Evac spell. Oh, that's the escape spell. At long last, the one who has come to deliver me from my plight. Brave hero, I am Vin, the princess of Tenjo. Thou hasn't tardied a moment longer. The Dragon Lord would have surely made me his bride. Merely imagine such a unspeakable fate strikes dread into my dainty heart. Mighty dragon, wilt you of course escort me to my home, the palace? Yes. I'm trying. Yeah, now I gotta carry her back to the palace. Apparently somehow I can still fight while doing that, but hey. Don't ask too many questions. I think that tee-hee I tried to do just killed my soul, though. Beaten up, fortunately. There's not really anything of threat here. Castle of Tenjo bid these sounds, but Princess Waven, escort her Royal Highness to the throne room at once. At once, I say. Brave dragon, thou hast delivered my only child from evil. Words cannot express my gratitude. Now, Quindred, return to thy rightful side at my place at my side. I shall, father, but first I must give brave dragon token my undying appreciation. Brave dragon, verily and truly from the bottom of my heart, I do love thee. Pray accept this modest symbol of my affection, humble as it may be. Though we far apart, I shall ever be at thy side. Now, brave dragon, go forth on thy quest. Alright. So the next task at hand involves, I need to get the seal of Edric, which will allow me to get access to the final item I need to access the Dragon Lord's Island. So now we've gone all the way, basically, west, east, north, and west, so we're going to be heading southwest now. Where some of the more dangerous parts of the game lie. And where my dumb luck might actually run out at some point, so we'll see. And the purpose of Guinevere's item is there'll be something I need to look for later, and the only clue I get is its location relative to the castle, which is what her item will do for me when it gets to that point. Oh, right. Before I forget, I actually have to take the berry flute out of storage because I'm going to need it soon. then I can also put away the... Put the Staff of Rain in storage for now. Okay, now we can head out. This very flute will be very important shortly. Said we're already well through halfway through the game, so yeah, this may just be a two-session game for us here. This town will be important later, but right now it's just been destroyed, so there's nothing for us to do there. So moving on. Yes, Scorpion. Pink. See, my heal spell isn't doing as much as it used to. Ow. How much that thing hits like a bus. Ouch. I need to do a little bit of Metal Slime. Damn. For those unfamiliar, Metal Slimes give a huge amount of XP if you can kill them, but sometimes that can be a little difficult. Say, run away very quickly and take very little damage. Really need heal more, which I'm assuming I'm pretty close to the level where I get that, but I'm not there yet. heck beat down to me here. Level 13. Oh, I learned Zoom. Means I'll be able to return to the castle without a Chimera wing now. Which will make it easier when I've had enough but need to heal back up again. Oh, crud. What is this, brave dragon? Defeat the ilk. Yeah, unfortunately, that means I just lost half my money, which means any direction I was taking to get upgrading my gear further is now kind of a shot for a bit. Blah. All because he kept dodging. Blah. Knew my luck was eventually going to run out. I was just hoping it wasn't going to be there. Yeah, the difficulty spikes around this point, so yeah. Not even sure what that was. that'll help. You can see I got a huge set of experience points for that. Of course, this is also the point in the game where the level ups start coming a lot slower. That got me a lot closer than it would have otherwise. Level 14. Like, could you not, maybe? Joy, joy. Okay, I'm definitely going to need the magic armor in order to proceed any further. But I still don't have anywhere near enough, so I'm going to have to do this a different way. Fortunately, there is a good option for this that requires me to go back to Remendor to do that. There's a specific monster that appears near a later area that basically gives you, like, ridiculous amounts of money when you kill them. Kind of similar to how the metal slimes give a lot of experience points. they're usually pretty strong, so I don't know if I'm ready to take them on yet, but we'll see. Now I just need to head all the way south to an area all the way down. I guess the difficulty is about the same as the other area. I think it lacks the more powerful enemies I was dealing with earlier. Gold Golem, these are what I'm looking for. Yeah, you saw they give 650 gold pieces, so fighting a bunch of these will give me what I need. I may have to come back and farm one more time for one more item, but... And I can't be here yet. I need to get Edric's seal before then. Alright. Let's go ahead and take our last break here. We're probably going to do a little bit more gold grinding here, just so that we can sort of start aiming towards wrapping this up. Just so next week we can proceed forward towards the end of the game without too many delays. So, we'll be right back. Alright. We got about 50 minutes left, so let's see what we can get done then. Which will probably be gathering a whole ton of gold so I don't have to come back here again. Because there's one more town to go to, and there's the strongest shield and the second strongest sword in the game can be found in that town, but they are really, really expensive. So, we need to gather a pretty decent chunk. Like, I think we need to around like 25k or something like that. It's some ridiculous number for some reason right at the end of the game. Admittedly, I don't need to gather all of that all in one swoop here, but I could even just scrounge up 15,000, throw it in the bank. That way I don't risk losing it all when I go through it. And as I said, let's do the grinding now. That way, next week when we come back to the second part, I don't have to spend any time grinding. We should be able to just shoot clear through to the end that way. There isn't really that much of it left. Heck, I'll be surprised if it takes all 4 hours to do, to be honest with you, but I've said that before too, so... Like the metal slime, gold golems don't run away, so as long as I find them, I'll get my money. Level 15. Holy protection. Oh, that gives me the effect of the holy water, which basically reduces my encounter rate, which I don't want to do right now. What is this? I need heal more. I don't need a... The magic armor isn't really that much stronger than what I was using before, but it also restores my HP as I'm walking around, so I don't have to spend so many resources on healing spells. And if I can just grab a decent chunk and throw it into the bank at the starting town, get to where I need to go, and then come back for that money, I should be able to make it easy on myself. That way we don't have to make any more pit stops. This evil must be done. Grab another 5,000 or so more. And I can one item is 14 and the other is 980, but I'm going to be able to sell a lot of the stuff off, and I'll still get some money on my way to the location I'm trying to get to. So it should all work out, in theory. And last time I played this game, I was able to beat it at level 17, and we're already level 15, so we're already 70-some% through this already, so a little grinding right at the end of the first night isn't going to kill us too much here. That's why I sort of picked this one. I'm like, okay, this one's like a short and sweet, like 6 to 8 hour experience compared to the long 30-some+ hour session I just got done doing for Big Bad Battle Network 3 there. Wasn't quite ready to jump into another 20 to 40 hour game just yet. We'll probably get back to something like that pretty soon here, but it's like, okay, I need to just not do that this weekend. I probably should consider finding a a few games here and there that I don't need multiple sessions for like I used to do, but... I don't know. Probably will sooner or later, but... Almost there. So hopefully when we get back over to that other area, I've gained a few more levels and won't need to worry about things quite as much as I was before. Go ahead and grab a couple thousand more, just in case. Level 16. Okay, if I can find just one more gold golem here. Oh, the 18,000. With all the armor, I should be selling pretty shortly after I get there. Alright, this should be allow me to wrap this up. Okay. Head back to the castle. I'll go ahead and drop this in the bank real quick here, so I don't have to worry about it. Go ahead and save so I don't lose that accidentally. Okay, now I need to start heading back in that direction I came from here. Well, that was easy. Okay, I'm not... That's someplace I do need to be, just not yet. And it's gone. And it's gone again. Quit mocking me. Oh, didn't even get a chance to attack me. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be going. Supposed to cross the bridge, but I wasn't supposed to go that direction. And down you go. Okay. So the golem can't be defeated by normal means. So that's what the fairy flute is for. gotta keep putting it to sleep and then hit it while it's napping. As long as I'm fast enough where it can't attack first, and I keep using the flute, it just can't do anything to me. And down it goes. Okay, good. I have the mid-heal spell now. Shop in the desert town of Gamara. Alas, at the time my grandfather, Magog, monsters didn't lay waste that ill-fated place. Few escaped with their lives and fled here unto Cataline. The mercy of my family brought with them sufficient money to establish themselves here, thus we began again. Would thou knowest my whereabouts, my family's premises in Damamaura? My memory serves right, they were based in the east of town. Yes, that's an important location we'll be dealing with soon. Okay, yep, those are my target items. But I would search the marker seal. Thou would do to visit the old man that worships. That stands directly south of us. But I can't do that yet because I need something in order to get through there safely. So need to get my money and then I can go back there. And now I just need to make it there safely without something happening, so... I can get that sword and shield. I'll be ready to go for the rest of it. Well, that was that. Yeah, those aren't even really being a match for me now. A couple thousand more. I should be able to just beat up some stuff with that. just need to reach 4,400 and then I can just sell the steel I have. Okay, that should do the trick. Yep. We are good here. So let's go ahead and wrap up for tonight here. We've actually made it a good majority of the game already, so we should be able to wrap up next Friday on this one. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. All right, we're going to wrap up for tonight. Feel free to come join us on next Tuesday, where we're going to begin our first session of P12S Part 2's prog. Until then, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.